Okay.
Okay.
And we are live. Welcome, my dear YouTubers. Welcome to our third podcast. I'm here as Taisika, and I have the editorial for the gaming section, our gaming session. Azni Murad. Azni, say hi.
Hello.
Nice. So today we have a few really interesting E3 updates, and we also have some really interesting mobile news, of course, from the Nexus 6 to the Apple's news. So,
Yeah.
as usual, we're going to start with gaming since this is E3.
E3. Okay.
E3.
If I'm not mistaken. It's the last game, if
So,
I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
why don't you start with our first announcement for today?
Alright, very well. So I talked about a lot of games today, so I thought today I'll start with some of the racing games because I haven't talked about any of the racing games yet. So the one that I'm quite excited for is Forza Horizon 2. Sorry, Forza Horizon 2. Now I read previous rumors which said that the game was supposed to be set in Louisiana. It's going to be set in Europe. It's quite interesting.
So, a change of scenery.
Yes, Forza Horizon 1 was set in Colorado, so it's going to be really different. Say from the change from Colorado to Europe.
Okay.
So it's going to have the basic stuff like seamless multiplayer, the dramatic weather, and apparently 1,000 people, over like 1,000 people car club, if I'm not mistaken. That means car clubs that can fit up to 1,000 people. I think, I'm not sure. I'm not
Wow.
entirely sure.
Wow, if they can fit Battlefield 64 players into a server, I'm pretty sure they can fit 1,000 cars.
I don't think they can fit like 1,000 people in that game at the same time. I guess like some people be online, some people be offline, something like that.
Oh, it's like a player list lah.
Yeah, I guess so like your own group. If I could be mistaken, because I haven't got the full thing yet. That thing.
Wait, I've heard that they released a trailer. Is that right?
Yeah, they released the trailer for that E3. Go watch it. It's definitely cool.
So before we go any further, I would like to say that all the links and all the trailer links will be below in the description. Hopefully I won't miss any of the games mentioned. But
For the most part, I'm going to be talking about racing games, so just stick with the racing games. Should be okay.
Racing games. So it'll be in the links. So it'll be in the description below once this podcast finishes. So okay, as
Alright, so next game, The Crew. Yeah, The Crew just released the trailer for their cross-country road trips, if I'm not mistaken. So you can have the ability to drive from country to state.
so this includes the whole of America.
Yes, from judging from the map, it's going to be the whole of America. Although if you're lazy to drive, you can always just walk to the place, no problem.
So it's something like the GTA thing where you can just press that button and it takes you there straight away.
Yeah, something like that. So let's say I'm driving in Los Angeles, and my friend's inviting me to join his race in San Francisco. I can just accept his invite and then I'll be teleported to San Francisco.
So
Something like that.
it is. Does it work offline or does it need online to work? I mean,
The Crew is like I said, the Crew is a game where you team up with your friends to create your own crew. So basically, I think it's going to be mostly online based.
is it a campaign or is it like something like
There is campaign. I think that there's probably going to be co-op campaign also.
co-op campaign? So it's something like Titanfall where you can play offline, but
Yeah.
it'd be better if you play online.
Yeah. So you can join with your teammates and like try to take down an armored vehicle or something like that.
Okay. Okay.
The rest of us. In other racing game news, we have Drive Club. Yes, Drive Club.
Yes, the PS4.
That's the PS4 game. Originally supposed to come out last year, but it got delayed. So like we just got a new trailer showing the gameplay, and it looks pretty sick. Pretty sick.
So just to repeat, all of the links will be in the description. Any questions, please don't be shy to ask either me on my channel or on Az's channel. Before we, Us will be uploading new
PD2.
Payday 2 gameplay on his channel. So I'll be inserting his channel link below. So don't forget to check it out if you're interested in Payday
Yeah,
2,
PD2.
like we are.
Yeah, but it'll take a while because I still have to do some editing,
Mm.
which it doesn't look like crap.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So let's see what else. Yes, Drive Clubs is going to be on the PS4, obviously. And then it's like, and then what else? We have last piece of racing news. We also have Great Autosport.
Hmm.
Great Autosport.
Is that a game?
That's a game. It's a racing game also. Great Autosport.
Oh wow. Okay, okay.
Also looks really cool. Although something that is not surprising to me is that this year there is no Need for Speed.
Ah, yes, yes. Oh, did they launch an official announcement, or did they just launched? I mean, they just announced it without any explanation.
No, there was a rumor going on that there was going to be no Need for Speed, and then eventually the Ghost Games, the current creator of Need for Speed, sent out a message saying that we're not going to be doing Need for Speed this year in order to please our customers, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what they said. So they're jumping to a 2-year cycle.
Or something like what Activision
Yeah,
and Treyarch were doing lah.
yeah. But it says, you see, like, they just circle between each developer, so in that way they maintain every year there's a Call of Duty.
Ah, yeah. As do you think there's any other reason why they did so?
In my opinion, I think it's because a lot of people didn't like Rivals, because like Rivals was okay, was good, but it was very broken. I think a lot of people agree it's broken.
Broken in how? I mean, like what?
Glitches, the multiplayer thing having crashes all the time, that type of stuff. And very weird glitches, like you hit a cop car and then the cop car just go flying like 500 feet away.
And they never like fixed it.
I don't think they fixed it because it was running Frostbite 3. Frostbite 3 was really never meant for racing games, so. Because like
Interesting.
you've seen one of my gameplay channels, he had a glitch where he was racing and then his car just froze, but the entire world was still going on. So all the traffic cars were just passing by him. So it was like a really weird glitch. So
That's pretty sad because I also saw some of the gameplay for Rivals. The Red Bread, he was
Yeah,
playing
Red
it up.
yeah, I was quite surprised to see Brad playing a racing game. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, but he isn't bad. He's pretty determined. He.
Half the games they praise require him to drive.
Yeah. But
Watch dogs, sleeping dogs, and all that stuff.
he plays Sleeping Dogs.
He plays sleeping dogs. Quite surprising.
Okay. Do we have any comments in our YouTube channel? I mean, in the.
Hold on. Give me a moment to check. This video has no comments, no.
Okay. Is there any other gaming news?
Other than that, not really. So I think it's back to you.
Back to me, huh? Okay, so that ends our gaming session done by Asne Murad. How long has it been us? What's the timeline?
It's now 4:21.
Which is about how long since we started the video?
I think it started about 10 minutes ago. So yeah, about 10 minutes ago.
10 minutes ago. That's good. 10 minutes is good. That means okay. So we have, well, as I said last or yesterday, that even though we have E3 going, YouTube the mobile news is not going to stop. It's still going to be churning out leaks and stuff. So we have sadly news on another delay for OnePlus 1, which which some of you, it wouldn't be a surprise because they had, at the moment it came out, there were so many problems. For example, when the winners of the Smash Your Phone contest.
Yeah, contest.
The contest.
But they changed it, right? Because they said they didn't want them. They changed it. You can donate your phone, right?
Yeah. During your phone. when they sent the box, some of them actually they received the box, and when they opened the box, it was empty. There was no phone inside.
Yeah, it's quite sad.
It's quite sad for some people having to break their phones, especially some people who actually had
Did
really
break the
expensive phones.
phones, yeah. I believe the terms and conditions were you can't just smash any old Nokia. You have to be like a brand new like HTC One or something.
Yeah, but imagine if you did that, like you actually destroyed your HTC M7.
Yeah, that's right. Who wants to do that?
Yeah, I know it's sad, but you know people who they were expecting the One and they got it like this. So back to on track here. One is delayed again, but this time it's a legit reason. It seems that CyanogenMod has just found out that they have a bug, an open SSL bug, and this bug has the same characteristics as the
Heartbeat.
heartbleed bug that
Which is,
attacked.
which is quite worrying for me since I'm running signing about.
Yeah, but but I don't think it affects other users.
So I hope so.
Oh,
I think
really?
eventually I'm pretty sure they'll fix it.
No, of course. But it's sad that a phone that is been expected by a lot of people because of its cheap price point being $299 for the 16 GB model, and they are being delayed again. Also, we have rumors on the Exynos chipset for the Snapdragon, for the Samsung, the upcoming Samsung phones, the Samsung Galaxy Note 4, the Samsung Galaxy F, if it ever becomes. It seems that they are going to, instead of getting the Exynos 5430, they're straight going to jump the 5433 bandwagon, which is as mysterious as its
Did you say bandwagon?
bandwagon. Oh my god.
Like that.
Anyway, as I'm getting a call. Can you continue this call?
Yeah, sure. Okay, you take a phone call. Alright, like I said before I said about the
yeah.
Need for Speed, is the extract
no, but I'm busy now.
it's the extract from Need for Speed website.
Why?
We are already deep in development on our next game and want to make this promise to you. We'll listen to you.
Why?
We're going to give you the game you've been asking for. It will be the game you deserve. Oh shit. But to do that will take us some time. So that's the extract from Need for Speed's website on why that the next Need for Speed is going to be delayed to 2015. They want to make sure that the next Need for Speed is true to the roots of what the original Need for Speed was. And I know some people are hoping for Underground 3. I don't mind Underground 3 either. But I would like to see where Ghost will take this. Because like, Rivals, even though it was good, it was, like I said, a bit broken. Glitches, connection errors, so I'm hoping to see what Ghost Games will do on the 2-year cycle. Hopefully it will do better. And I'm sorry about my friend Shaheen not being here. It seems that some of our friends don't really give a stuff about what we're doing today. Just call us in the middle of podcasts and stuff like this. So I apologize.
And I'm back, guys. Seems that my camera, something on my camera. Anywho, coming back to my epic failure of Bandwagon, Exynos 5433 is as mysterious as it sounds. Nobody really knows what is the 5433 and what does it actually do. But it's the latest rumors, and we'll be looking forward to see.
Yeah, this is what I just said from when you were gone for just now. This is taken straight from Need for Speed's website. We are already deep in development on our next game and want to make this promise to you. We will listen to you. We're going to give you the game you've been asking for. It will be the game you deserve, but to do that will take us some time.
So that's why they are so. Oh, so that is why they have started on the. I mean, they have decided to take on the role of take on the
2-year cycle. The 2-year cycle. Because like I think since Criterion took over with Hot Pursuit, the people have been really wanting either Most Wanted 2 or Underground 3. And then Criterion made Most Wanted, and then a lot of people like, what is this? This is not Most Wanted.
Yeah, I remember playing the first Most Wanted on PSP. I think
Yeah.
it was Most Wanted. Was it? But it was a really good game. It was a really good game.
But a lot of the Need for Speed fans were like, what is this? This isn't Need for Speed Most Wanted. This is Burnout under a different name.
Oh, Burnout. Oh yeah, talking about
Yeah.
Burnout.
It's like, you notice like Most Wanted had all the Burnout stuff, like jumping off ramps, doing amazing crashes, all that stuff. I noticed that it ties into Burnout, so that's why a lot of fans were like, what is this? I remember one of my channels like, he hated the game so much, he smashed the CD with a
Whoa.
hammer, and then he took the hammer, he he took a copy of the PC original of Need for Speed Most Wanted, and he sent it to Criterion.
Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah, that's why.
That's a burn right there.
And so like, I think that's why Need for Speed is like, we need a 2-year cycle, we need to make a game that we know will work.
I think that's a really good decision that developers should make. For example, the Bioshock series, it took them a while to make the Bioshock Infinite. If I'm not mistaken, the Bioshock 2 was an okay game, not as good as its predecessor, but of course they took note of what was complained, and they did
Yeah.
a really good Infinite game, and they ended the franchise just like that. And I'm actually really happy of the game.
Yeah. Although Bioshock, even though Irrational is not working on it, Bioshock is still under 2K, so we'll see, I want to see what 2K will take the game though. Although I'm quite worried because like, if Irrational is not working on it, it might end up with we might end up with another Bioshock 2.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Because also Kevin Levine isn't working there anymore, right?
No, he's working with a smaller team, so he's making I guess independent games now.
I wouldn't mind paying top dollar for his games. Looking how well he did on Infinite.
I'm confident. Anyways, so back to your topic at hand about your rumors, your Note 4.
Yeah. So as I was saying, the Exynos 5433, it's pretty mysterious. I've not done a lot of research on it, but it's a very latest. It's a very new rumor, lah. I would say, because it just came up on the tech websites. So we'll be having to see the update or the progress of this rumor. Probably it's true, because since it's coming from sites like from sites like PocketNow.com. So I'm pretty sure that this is not your average rumor.
Rumor, yeah.
And what else? Yes, Apple. So leaving Android for a while, we'll jump into Apple's territory and talk about iOS 8 beta.
Yes,
iOS,
iOS 8 beta, yeah.
yes, iOS 8 beta. The first beta, to be more specific, the first beta is, of course, as some people call it, the most buggiest beta ever.
Which is why it's called beta, I guess.
Yes, that's why it's called beta. Yeah, but what Apple's trying to do with iOS 8 is trying to unify its system of unify a system which Windows should have done a long time ago. Even though we do see some unification, but
By the way, sorry to bother you, but we're recording for 24 minutes now.
24 minutes, okay. So even though Windows has tried some unifications, but seems that it's not working. Sometimes when you use your phone, your Windows phone, for example, the Lumia 920, and you're sending messages, the messages will not pop out on your Windows 8.1 on your desktop. So Apple is trying to unify its system. So for example, you can be iMessaging on your iPad, then you can continue that conversation on your desktop, and you can, after using your desktop, you can even continue your conversation on your iPhone. So,
So it's pretty much sync against all three products, right?
yeah, so sync all three products, which I think is the right way to go. If Google ever makes its Chromebooks successful,
So say you wrote the message on your iPhone, then you realize your iPhone is about to run out of battery, so you can just always continue the thing on your iPad.
yes, which is good. I mean, I think iOS 7 does have this now, but iOS 8 is going to broaden its function. Also, it's the main highlight of OS X Yosemite is basically unified systems. Um, uh, what else is that the iPad Air leaks has came out, but I don't want to discuss about it because it's still very new.
Yeah.
I probably
Yeah, we don't want to like get the facts wrong. We want to make sure the rumors are as real as you can see.
yes, as solid because so far this rumor has only been seen on one website where they're talking about the new iPad Air will have the same 8 megapixel camera as its previous generation, which
Apple doesn't seem to fall far from the cameras. The cameras are mostly 8 megapixels. So.
yeah, that's why it started from iPhone 4S, then from the 5 and to the 5S. Even though they are increasing the micro pixels and the aperture and stuff like that, but it's still 8 megapixel. You are not going to fool anyone. It's like saying the 4 ultra pixels on the M8 is better than the 16 megapixels on the Desire 816.
I mean, you look at Samsung and Sony. You're seeing them. Samsung has 13, 16. Sony has 20. Even Nokia has the 41.
41 megapixels, and the phone doesn't look half bad. In my opinion, it doesn't look half bad. Just that when you put it onto your table,
it will bend up like this.
there's a slight bend, so you can like you can like play with the phone.
Pick up like this. It's easier to pick up in that way.
Some people would think like that, but what I've heard of the complaint, some people are really aesthetic crazy. When they want their phone to go flat, they want it to go flat, like some OCD people. So they're making a big deal out of it. Also, news on the Nexus 6 seems that Google tweeted, if I'm not mistaken, Google has re-enlightened the Nexus 6 rumors with new leaked dates. I'm not really sure when the dates are. Az, if you could check it out, Az.
The dates for the Nexus 6, is it?
It's a pretty new leaks.
Nexus. What's the thing called that?
Nexus 6, Nexus 6 release dates. Yeah.
Okay. Give me a minute. Being on iPhone 3GS, it might take a while.
Oh yeah, guys. Asne has an iPhone 3GS running on iOS 6 and it's unjailbroken.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard about that?
Usually I would use my tablet, but my tablet's charging right now, so I don't want to like stretch the cable.
Yeah. I know how you feel, bro. I know how you feel.
One of my older cables has started to so this will break and then it expose the wires, so I don't want to pull it up anymore.
And it seems also the Samsung Galaxy K Zoom is coming to to South Korea as the Galaxy Zoom 2. As how do you feel about the Galaxy Zoom series, the camera versions of a Galaxy? Do you think it's good, or is it just redundancy that they're trying to increase more people to lure more people to their
Redundancy though, I don't really see a big deal out of having a camera on the back of a phone.
exactly.
I mean, like most of your camera phones are already good enough. Why do you need something like that?
Exactly. I remembered how an epic failure the S4 Zoom was, especially in my country. I saw one person using it, but I also saw quite a lot of people using the Moto G. So that's it's not
Right,
good.
I'm not seeing anything on the Nexus 6 release date though. But I thought Android Silver will be replacing it.
Yeah, that's what I also thought too. But found that it's by ChristianToday.com. As before I say anything further, how much time do we have left, or what's the
Hold on. We've been recording for close to exactly 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Okay, so we can afford to go 5 more minutes.
Yeah, sure. Our
Okay,
last one was
so
like what, 40 minutes?
uh, so basically,
So right, you were talking about the Android server, and
yeah,
supposedly they're also going to be released the Nexus 8.
yeah. So if you guys want to check this out, go to christianpost.com and you find their um, their what was it called? Their international page and find for their tech news section. The tagline is Google Nexus 6 release dates rumors renewed by Android tweet. It seems that the tweet was actually Android makes the most difficult grocery store choices simple.
Yeah.
Um, it's it's interesting. Seems that
Yeah. Tweeted at Android on June 5.
yes, June 5. It's old news since it's about 7 days ago,
Yeah.
but uh, it's really interesting because Google has not disclosed any details about its roadmap for the year
Yeah, that's true.
and
They've been very,
onwards.
they've been very quiet this year, right?
It's been really quiet. They've not talked about anything, except if you go to the schedule for their I/O, then you can see all kind of stuff, including Nvidia's compatibility stuff. Um, seems
So
that yeah,
so it's probably going to be either the Nexus program, the Android server, or both being announced at the Google I/O.
yeah, yeah. You're absolutely right. As actually, I don't mind if Nexus 6 gets ditched. Because mm, I think Android Silver is a good way to go in order for Google to keep a leash on how much an OEM can tweak Android. For example, if an average user sees a Samsung Galaxy S5, or the one with the magazine UI, I don't think they will think. I mean, sorry, they will think that that's how Android looks like, which is not. It's totally different. If you see there's so many differences between the TouchWiz, the latest TouchWiz, and the pure Android.
Oh yeah.
I think one of the major, sorry, amongst the major OEMs, the ones which are as close to stock as possible are actually Sony and HTC, because Lenovo is heavily customized. If you see in the
Oh
latest,
yeah, Lenovo is heavily customized.
heavily customized, and even TouchWiz. The S5 is a really capable phone, but with TouchWiz bogging it down, it's really sad to see something like that.
Even,
Um,
even my InFocus phone, which is that Chinese phone I was talking about, it's for the most part stock Android.
yeah, it's most part stock Android. It has the 4.2.2, mind you, since it's running MediaTek. It isn't such high standards, but it runs smoothly. It gets,
That's quite smooth.
it gets the job
I
done, right, Az?
I barely get any lag except for some parts I do get lag, but not as often as I used to. Not as often.
Eh, anyway, going back on hand,
Yeah.
Google Nexus 6 is rumored to pack, or was, since there are very solid rumors that Nexus 6 is indeed dead, but it's rumored that it's going to pack the 64-bit version of the Snapdragon 800 series chipset, clocked at 3 GHz,
Mm.
5.2 inches of Full HD, curved LCD display protected with Corning Gorilla Glass, 3 gigs of RAM, which I'm kind of surprised. I wonder why they didn't pack the
Yeah, I'm quite surprised. So 64 bit and then you pack only 3 gigs.
Yeah, that's why. Interesting is like how iPhone 5s has a 64-bit processor, but it only has 2 gigs of RAM. Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
1 gigs of RAM.
1 gig RAM.
13 megapixel camera and a 5 front-facing camera, Bluetooth, NFC, and your normal 4G and Wi-Fi stuff. None of it is groundbreaking except the 64-bit version of the
Yeah.
Snapdragon 800. It seems that it's a relatively normal flagship, if you know define normal. They isn't
Yeah.
going to have like what the 2K display of LG
Uh,
G3.
yeah. All
Probably is
the
gonna. Hmm?
Either it's not gonna have the 2K, right? The LG G3 or the Oppo Find 7.
Yes, even the Note 4 is rumored to have the quad HD with the
If I
alongside. Mhm.
if I know Samsung, I know they will go. They will immediately go with 2K.
Yes, I don't want to lose the spec race to LG
And Oppo.
and Oppo. What else is there to talk? As what's the time? As I'm pretty sure we are over 35.
Give me a minute. Yeah, 35.
Okay, guys. This ends our podcast for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. Even though we have zero views, but
I think it will catch up later on
we
because
will catch up later on. Everyone or everything just that start out new has nothing. Uh,
yeah,
I'm I'm pretty sure when we are getting used to it, when we finally have the
the people
hardware
and the people.
to to record properly,
Yeah.
we'll be getting more views. But Thai Seeker here, Azni on the other side. Azni, stay by Azni.
Hope you enjoy.
Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast and stay classy. Expect tomorrow to have a Q&A. Is that possible to have a Q&A?
Tomorrow is Friday. Should be good.
Should be good, huh? So after Friday players,
Friday afternoon, or maybe like say 4, 5.
4 or 5, huh? Hmm,
I
4.
won't be back to 3.
Yeah,
Then
because of the players. So we'll see tomorrow. I'll do an event thing, so you guys will see it first before we do. So as I said earlier, stay classy, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye
right.
bye.
Bye.